Hello everyone again, this is Vincent and this recording is for PSB131 Applied Business Analytics at QUT. In this short video clip, I would like you to know how to refresh and update data in PivotTables. Right? So the context of this task is that when you're doing problem solving task, you use the templates provided on Blackboard, and the task requires you to add more data into the on-stock table, and then you use the data in the on-stock tables to generate various components of the dashboard components, right? Various components of dashboard, really. So basically, in the previous video, I have shown you how to add, for example, A and Z data into on-stock. So now I've got all the A and Z data into my master file data. Right? However, if I go to, for example, a yearly return, I don't see A and Z in here yet. It means that I need to refresh the data for these pivot tables. How to do so? Now, you go to one of the cells in the pivot table so that it identifies as a pivot table, and on the top you can see the pivot table analyze. If you click on that, it should have a refresh data button. You can try to click on that. Unfortunately, here you don't see A and Z, so now you have to click on the filter to select A and Z, and A and Z should be in here. And in another video, I show you how to update the two tables, and the reason for that because these two tables from which we build two charts for the dashboard are manually built. They are not automatically linked to the pivot table, so we have to do manually. So please check out the other video to know how to do so. So that's the first part you need to do. In the same way, you also need to check whether A and Z has been entered into other parts of your work. So I've checked overtime return, it has been there. The histogram, we don't see the histogram section, so again you might need to check on the filter. So we don't see a filter A and Z in here yet. It means that the data has not been added into this pivot table. To do so, again, you go to pivot table, refresh the data, and then you see A and Z becoming. So that's done for histogram. And that pretty much on the section you need to do. You go back to your dashboard. Once you update the two sections in the yearly return, the dashboard should be updated accordingly. Now, in here, we also need to, we haven't seen A and Z, and the reason for that, because we haven't put A and Z into the investment section. To illustrate that, I just put A and Z. ANZ dot AX. That's the course I remember. So it automatically updating that part. You also need to put in the units of investment. In this case, I just put 50. And then I also need to copy down the formula to update that investment section. In the dashboard, A and Z should come into here. Right. So that's part we have updated here. The industry section also needs to be updated. And once you updated that, the portfolio by industry will be updated, and so on. Right? Now, to do so, as I mentioned early on, we can use this copy function, and you can scroll down, and you can see that there are two errors here that you need to fix. So BTC Excel function doesn't detect that. Which industry it belongs to, we could type in currency. And the second one would be the Vanguard Information Technology Index. Again, Excel stock function doesn't detect the industry for this stock, so I would manually put it in index. Once you have done so, then we got the data has been updated for this section. That's all for this clip, and see you next one.